Hello Virgos and welcome to my channel. I just have to apologize. I know a few Virgos, so I'm sorry my camera's gonna shake a little, guys, so when I shuffle, but hopefully you guys can forgive me. This is June energies. I created a new spread, so I thought that I would try it out for everybody this month. And for those of you who haven't been to my channel before, I am Ashley. Let's get into some of the cards. We have an overall energy for you this month. Let's get into it. Ooh, Nine of Earth. This is the Good Tarot from Colette Baron Reed, for any of you guys who would like to know that. And then I'm using the Everyday Tarot mini deck for most of the cards. I just like this deck. I think that it's a great... got some great energies going on, but it's also a great mini deck. So, alright, let's get into the energies of your spiritual path for the month of June. We have the Three of Wands, and then a struggle for your spiritual path for the month of June, Virgos, is going to be the Death card. Have no fear. When death is near. This is not a bad card, guys. For your physical path is the World card. I'm excited to see. Well, I'm always excited to see good cards come up, but I'm excited to see that that's in your physical path. Struggles for your physical path are going to be the Fool card. All right. For your emotional path, we have the King of Pentacles. Good cards for you guys. And then for struggles for your emotional path is the Ace of Wands. We have a lot of good energy coming in here, Virgos. I have a feeling that a lot of that kind of mental energy of yours might be getting in the way. That's what I'm feeling today. Alright, so we have mental path, we have the Four of Pentacles. Yep, that's the card of being too much in your mind sometimes, or it could be. It's all the way you look at the cards, really. And then struggle with your mental path is the Ten of Wands. Yes, that's a card about burdens. So I'm not surprised. You guys are fantastic. Like some of my most beloved family members and friends, well, family members mostly, are Virgos, but you guys are very, you're amazing thinkers, but you can be in your head a little bit too much. So I'm not surprised to see that here. All right, let's get some guidance cards. For all of you Earth signs this month, we have the Spirit Animal Oracle from Colette Baron Reed that called to be your assistance this month. So, for spiritual and mental path, we have the Cow Spirit. Beautiful card. Good card to have there. And then for your emotional and mental guidance, you have Mouse Spirit. Alright, so let's get an outcome card. Sorry guys, I'm trying not to... The more I try not to bump my desk, the more it's happening, because I know that you guys will be turned off by that. So hopefully you can forgive me. Alright, ooh, I have this one flip out. This is your outcome card, the Ten of Waters, the Ten of Cups in the regular tarot. It's a fantastic outcome card. Alright guys, let's get into these cards. So we have Nine of Earth for your overall energy for the month of June. This is, you know, the last, nines are always the last stone, like the last, the last step of our journey. So, you know, especially, you know, Pentacles or Earth, in the Good Tarot, is Pentacles in the regular deck. And I feel like this is your last, this is your last step of something, whatever lesson you were learning in May for physicality, like in physicality. So whatever you're bringing in with abundance and in the physical realm in May, you're transitioning. Especially, we have some cards of like the Fool card and the World card and Death card. Like I feel like transition is a huge it's a huge theme for all of us in June, but this definitely like tells me that you guys are struggling to go from one journey to the next. So the Nine of Pentacles it's a really good card. It means that you're almost at completion, guys. So yeah, the guys are saying that you guys some of you might have issues with ending that journey. Sometimes we hold on to things because we're afraid to, you know, it's our comfort zone. It's been our journey for however long, and it's our comfort zone now. So we, you know, ending that journey, it's hard to kind of get out of that sometimes, because it means that we have to transition and, you know, have change in our life. And sometimes that can be scary, but guys, if you embrace it, you can have amazing things come in. So in your spiritual path, we have the Three of Wands, and this denotes a journey. Sometimes the guides tell me that this is like a timekeeper card, and that it's like a impatient card. But they're telling me for you guys that this is you guys being worried about starting that next journey. Especially, like, I feel that journey has a lot to do with spirituality. And I mean, you can kind of look at life and be like, everything has to deal with spirituality, but I really feel like there's a lot of things in your spiritual path that are asking you to start changing. These journeys that are happening for you in the month of June, this transition, I feel like it's you guys having that new step on your spiritual path. And especially being an earth sign, I really feel like all earth signs are good at bringing that whatever emotional, mental, or spiritual into the physical realm, but they're telling me that specifically for you guys, it's about you guys marrying your spiritual and your physical self this month. So your struggles in the spiritual path is the Death card. I really feel like you guys are not allowing things that no longer serve you in your spiritual path to be taken away, or to just fall away. Excuse me. It doesn't have to always have to be a tower moment. You can be, I mean, death is riding up, and this woman, like, I don't know if it'll focus on it, but this woman is greeting him not with fear, but with, you know, open arms, being like, take away what no longer serves me. And I really feel like that is what you guys, that's the energy that you guys need to be in, is I'm ready to end my journey and start a new one and take away whatever doesn't serve me anymore so I can start this new journey. In your physical sector, you have the World card. Guys, the World card is a beautiful card. It means that you can basically manifest whatever the heck you want. The world is at your feet. The world is yours. But I really feel like you guys need to be able to let things go and start this journey, especially because the struggle in your physical sector is the Fool. You are struggling to start that new path. And here's the thing, guys. I know that change is hard. It is extremely difficult, especially for somebody who likes things exactly the way that they like it, because when you start a new path, you can't control that. I completely understand, but here's the thing. That is your ego mind. That is not your spiritual side. Give in a little bit more to spirit and a little less to your ego, and you're not going to have many issues with this card. They're telling me to keep that joyous wonder in your hearts and in your emotions, in your mind, about what the universe and you can co-create together on this new journey, guys. You guys have Cow Spirit. I actually have never had this card before, so I'm super excited to see it. It is a beautiful card, but it says the miracles are endless. This is your guidance for your spiritual and your physical path, guys. The miracles are endless. You guys just need to be open to it. I definitely, like, I understand the need to control things, especially when, like, our emotional or mental bodies are out of control. It's hard sometimes to, you know, give things up to our higher selves or to your guides or to the universe. But guys, remember, we are all part of that, and they are all part of us. They see our highest potential, and they are not asking us to do things that push us down a road that's bad for us. They ask us to do things so that we can become the best version of ourselves. And it is okay not to be there yet. It's okay not to choose that. We all have freedom of will. But guys, I go back to this time and time again when I talk about any of these cards. Isn't it better to have to let go of that control and let go of that sometimes when you let go of control, you can be more into that positive thinking. And isn't that positive thinking like the better option? Maybe it's not. I mean, if it's not, that's okay. If this doesn't resonate with you, that's okay too, guys. But when we try and control things so much, things just spiral out of our control even faster. So when we give up control to the universe, and we let the universe bring it in for us, again, like, we need to have inspired action and to allow universe to bring it in for us. But when we give up that control, the universe can bring more amazing things in for us. So in your emotional path, you have the King of Pentacles. This, I love the kings and queens of the tarot deck, because they know exactly where they should be when it comes to their suit or their path. So the King of Pentacles is about physicality. He's about abundance. You can have an abundance of amazing things in your emotional path, like emotional clarity, like emotional support, like, you know, instead of being, they're telling me that this is also like an abundance in a solid foundation. So we could have gotten the King of Cups in your path this month, but they're telling me that they wanted you guys to know that it's like more than the King of Cups this month. You guys can have the strongest, most abundant foundation in your emotional body if you guys choose to. And they're telling me that it's all going back to that control. Especially with the Ace of Wands being in your struggle sector for the emotional path this month. Guys, you can manifest whatever you want with that wand. I mean, I know that like in the traditional tarot, the magician has a different rod for how, you know, the rod he uses to manifest, and then this wand is like on the table in front of him. But I really look at this as his tool to manifest. So you can manifest that solid foundation emotionally, but it has a lot to do with releasing resistance, and releasing resistance to receiving, releasing resistance to, you know, letting go of that control. And, you know, use this Death card to come in and take anything that doesn't serve you anymore. And you guys are lovely people. Like Virgos, I love Virgos. You guys are great people. I'm actually a Leo, so I'm one zodiac sign in front of you guys. So I completely understand, like, you guys are amazing, but sometimes you guys just, that OCD and that control and that like in your head all the time, it's can be to your detriment. So here's the thing, let it go for the month of June. Go have fun, go be abundant, and start your new journey with positivity, especially with this Four of Pentacles in your mental sector. So this can be be looked at as a great abundant foundation, or it can be looked at as I am holding too tight on to abundance this month. I'm gonna control it. I'm gonna you know, I'm gonna have that narrow-minded view for like how it's going to come in and what form it's going to come in, and exactly, you know, what down to the second of when I'm going to receive it. I have seen Virgos do this and it has caused a few tower moments in life. So here's the thing, you guys can have a solid, beautiful foundation in abundance this month. Or you could just be like, every single atom of every single, you know, item of abundance and of me and of everybody else is going to be exactly the way I want it to be. And, you know, we all want that control, but at the end of the day, Virgos, and I love you for it, because here's the thing, the fact that you guys are very particular is fantastic. You guys are some of the best, like, I call you guys like a quality control people. Like, you are some of the best quality control people, because you know exactly, like, the best thing of everything, and the things that will endure, and the things that are worth, you know, worth your time and effort. But the need to control all of those things is what is going to trip you up in the month of June. So I don't, like, I say this very lovingly, because yeah, some of my favorite people in the whole wide world are Virgos, because you guys are just so amazing. But when you get into that mental body, especially with this, you know, Ten of Swords being in your struggle sector, you know, lay that mental burden down, lay that ego down, lay that OCD-ness and anxiety down. And don't let it trip you up this month. Be in abundance, you know, of manifestation, and abundance of, I'm looking at your cards, of those miracles, and abundance of, you know, the positivity of your spiritual path, and that abundance of positivity for your foundation, instead of being in such a burdensome energy. Lay those burdens down this month, especially when it comes to your mental body, guys, because that's really the only, I know we have the death card in your spiritual path, but that's, you know, really the only, like, path that is kind of double negative this month is your mental path. I'm not surprised, but, you know, you guys, yeah, be the beautiful Virgos that can come out with that quality and come out with that amazingness, instead of that OCD-ness and that anxiety. And again, like, I'm not trying to, like, harp on Virgos. You guys are amazing. I absolutely love Virgos. But yeah, I know what it's like to be in your head, and it's just your head all the time, and analyze things from a mental path constantly, and it's just not worth it, guys. Sometimes you gotta, like, they're saying you don't have to be religious. So, like, I'm not religious, but my guides are telling me, like, sometimes you just gotta let go and let God, let go and let spirit, let go and let universe, let them bring it in for you. All right, so for the mouse spirit, we have guidance, we have tend to the small things. And this is not a card for you guys to be like, oh, well, she just told me to tend to the small things, so I'm going to overanalyze everything. That's not it, guys. The small things mean your self-care, and it means your self-love, and it means your self-worth, and it means all those little things that you like to do that is going to put you in a state of positivity. So don't negate those things this month of June. If you enjoy doing something, if you enjoy, if you're sitting around your house and you're like, oh my God, like I gotta clean my whole house, but I really want to go to a water park this month, go to a water park. Having those self-care moments and self-worth moments will put you more in that state of positivity instead of the state of overanalyzing. Because here's the thing, guys, 10 of water, which is the 10 of cups, this is your outcome card this month. So keep yourself in positivity, and you will have, your journey will have the abundance of what am I trying to say? In the regular tarot, the picture is of the couple standing, their back is to you, and there's a rainbow with the 10 of cups. Like, you guys will have abundance of everything, and it'll be a great thing for you guys to celebrate at the end of the month if you can stay in those positive moments, if you can let those mental anguishes and those struggles fall away. So I think it's going to be a great month for you guys this month. I really hope to see you again soon. My Patreon has daily messages for everybody, and it has weekly messages as well as extra content. So if I see you next month, I see you next month, but if I see you tomorrow, that'll be great too. So yeah, find me on Patreon, find me on Instagram, and yeah, let me know how this month goes, Virgo. I really enjoy hearing how, things go for you guys, because I can only speak to my path and my sign. So yeah, have a good one, guys, and I will see you later.